have been for everyone so and I say at par. In the whilst government is looking at say ACC is a huge modern edifice, no. At the same time, capacity building very key. Or they are dance here to Sumaye to the extent that Ghana for this year one war and Mia Hodwa Yeshua a mining home no all over one war homogeneous dear Sunko Ibiaba Ibi Juma said the Enche Biokan Bisbeba Abetua a Numa Ahodono so likely say be this uncommon kakra because Dominic that headliner former president Kame from saying have some conversation inti Ayisi, good afternoon Akwaba, thank you all the time for your presence. It's very important.
Afternoon
be there call.
Oh, it's okay.
And sana oko we na message say but people were still on the matter of capacity building. Very important to them say OCC is dying with here and investing in the people to man the affairs of Minerals Commission in the interest of Ghana and key. A minimum reason say even the figure of people are working, number of people are working. Form because human gusuba and eba. It also Bakoso can say at least about 10 or so so for more outside. He's expecting that it will be a pool of these hard to come by special areas. Said I will not be found wanting because also a till consistent look at all over the 16 regions. Minerals, and then people who are going to inspect and man our places, limited. To start with that person, then I'll be catching them.
I think one team because I just gave a few examples, and then maybe more structures by it.
Right.
You know, I promise but this week we'll add. We'll show you what is happening on the 10th. Okay. So, my main boss, capacity building.
Okay, so Asempa.
Okay.
Facebook page, Asempa extra page, and say, Oba Behu, and come on, say last week. Maybe we can walk through this if we are last bit, and then we can talk about it. So start all over again, Benghazi. So now me invite your viewers, no Mombra Asempa page extra, and say. So okay,
anyway. The regional office for Tamale.
Regional
office for Tamale. I think this is our second biggest structure after Kumasi there. Regional office for Tamale.
Okay.
See your office but it's just some small thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Tamale office, a 5-story.
Tamale.
Yes, Tamale. Now northern region, I say Tamale the center. That's the center.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Kumasi being the center,
mm-hmm.
In the middle belt, kind of. So, a typical regional office like this in Tamale, you have all kinds of inspectors and any side now. It will be done in August.
This building?
August, very ready.
Huge building.
This will be the third building to be commissioned after Bibiani. It's called Bibiani end of the month.
Yeah, okay. Bibiani.
So this is Tamale building. They work Monday to Sunday. They work practically every day. So the gentleman who has a question, it's me explaining, then I'll be adding. So that is it. I mean, by August, that's what they are doing. You can see the wall, the inside, and all those things. Yeah. I mean, you saw the artistic impression. So you can see that that's the wall and all those.
Oh, wow.
When they finish, this is how it will look like. It's in the, if you like, the cantonment of Tamale.
Wow.
In a very,
that's beautiful.
Yeah. So that is it. Okay.
And August.
And near friend who propose that is it. Now you can see the construction going, and you can see how the thing looks like. Very beautiful area, iconic.
Very.
This is Kumasi.
Ooh.
Kumasi 8-story.
What formula PA?
Also Bakubi PA and not Bakubi on his side. Near Kumasi. This is Tamale. So Tamale, what we are intending to what we are trying to do. Instead last maybe I make to say lab Bakupe in Takradi. Say you see lab with Kumasi adjacent to the Kumasi building. Okay. And the Kumasi office where Tamale Kumasi office will handle 4 big mines. Kumasi one left side, and then lab.
Lab in the shade.
We have a commission in October.
Na uka was them saying. Enya marketer is one.
Enya marketer. And sometimes na me person me say I'm very professional with my work. That's why I keep telling you that Prof Nyabuche kakra bisai anka. Obon say o na nhihye bebre gu ho. Wow. The report by 2001 2002. We didn't start this one today. Just around the same time. Nyabuche kakra bisai so this report and because now they said two things. When you Kumasi why na so why no. Wow. And then he specifically said that the inspectorate division was dysfunctional and Minerals Commission was poorly equipped. I don't want to believe that these things were built overnight. Wow. So when some of us were on the defensive, we were being condemned. Say, look, Abayan is equipping us by near politics. You can't tell me say this structure, this year and Wow, and this is Inspectorate Division, Kumasi. A story. I'm told is one of the tallest, if not the tallest building in Kumasi. Well, until I can't glass those
Minerals Commission.
This Minerals Commission. And a lab. Into Asanko. A half enough. We next year, exactly from 1 year from now. Where Tamale, Obuasi, and the other one. So Obuasi, Newmont Ahafo, Saf, Asanko. Okay. These are the 4 mines that will be regulated here. Into Ahafo North, Ahafo South, Asanko, and so this is State Tamale. So Ahafo North, Ahafo South, Asanko, and Obuasi will be regulated from Obuasi. So that is that. Wow. So that's a Obuasi. That's a Kumasi office. Let me repeat. The new regional office in Kumasi will manage and monitor 4 big mines. 1. Ahafo, current Newmont operation, which is the biggest gold mine in Ghana. And then 30 kilometers north of Ahafo South, almost see Newmont to be ready next year. So Newmont, Benya 2. So all in that corridor, maybe in that corridor. Then Obuasi mine and Asanko, they will be handled and regulated by the inspectors to be based here. I'll talk about capacity building. We're at Savannah. Bole. You found 2 dam and go. You're the 2 Bole.
Bole structure.
So this is Bole. Regional office for Savannah. The new frontier. Good in Kwan. Bole, Tinga, Dakrupe. Good in Kwan. So Omukwamu di by September you look at the structure very well. And then construction will show it. Wow. Udanina say neti.
Bole dieno.
Inti Bole Savannah ni wa. Omasha say wow, they will finish first week. That is it. So first week in so this is Borga. So Borga and Wa are being constructed maybe early next year. But Savannah they will finish by September. Again, this is Tamale. Okay, so you can see proposed board for Minerals Commission. You see, 2-3 years ago, I hear no proposal, no, and I hear no say. So that is that. Takwa.
This is Takwa.
Yes, we will start next month. All things being cool.
Wow.
Watch the building carefully. Picture be better. You see it. Watch it carefully. So that is it. So this one is Takwa.
Hey, it's another tall building.
It will be the most iconic building in Takwa. Rent where the Takwa when you're dying poor. So this is Takwa, and look at the mines in Takwa. Until recently, the biggest gold mine at Takwa. Then you have Daman nearby, and then you have Prestia, your satellite office of Prestia, and then you have Iduaprim. Iduaprim need Takwa mines. They are just neighbors. So that is it. So this is Minerals Commission office in Takwa. This one construction will start next month. This is still Tamale. So in all 10 offices are being constructed. 10 offices. So and some areas have been elevated to a guy no catch so capacity. So a district is not a region.
Okay. Because
a huge mine will start construction this year, Azuma Resources. And normally big mines are now, it cannot be managed by a district. There be Tema police system, regional office. Once a Tema regional commander no on share Greater Accra because Tema is big, it's a region on its own. If a police system now, and Accra so your Greater Accra, but Tema is so one now has been elevated from a district to a region. Reason because of the expansion activities. I'll talk about stuff.
But a network over to chief executive, but a network issue was it a best come say you be reaching maintenance.
Oh, the
start is always beautiful.
No, Annette.
Maintenance is what is on my mind.
No, Annette, be assured the Minerals Commission in fact, Uber Minerals Commission, Uber vehicles 10 years, 8 years. We maintain our things very well. You're typical. Excuse me, say I'm not on a condemnation spree. Institutional ABC maintain. We maintain our things very well. Even your staff bungalows, we take good care of them. Wow. So this is styling of the Kumasi office. So why is not a region? Boga is not a region. Boga near a creative office well, the time they started small scale in 1989. Because of the small scale good law at that time. Now as you see, it's been elevated to a regional status. So, but you can see that Boga and Wa, they are not as big as Tamale. Yes, there's a reason for that. And I see a regional offices now. We don't look at the political and administrative regions. Other than the Alpha Savannah, regional capital, Damango, Bayesi or Bole, because that Savannah is the biggest region. That half of Savannah, no, good in war. Bole, Tinga, the Krupe Akwa Kopima Vuran border. So why do you put it? So you see the structure. So that is a Tamale office. So what are they? So why elevated to a region? Original district. Boga district now a region. Savannah Bole office now a region. Okay. So Maboa 4, and then a new regional office is being constructed in Tamale. Takwa now a region. They are also into 5. Then Akimoda was commissioned last week. By the end of the month, they were commissioned Bibiani. Can I tell you something interesting about Bibiani?
You have
that district. Bibiani and we also Bekwai district. There are 3 mines there. Ghana bauxite, which has been in operation since 1941, is in Bibiani and we also Bekwai district. Chirano, and this was our district, you know. And Bibiani mine Ankasa. Now Bibiani Chirano, no, it is in the hands of Asante Gold. Wow, into 30 kilometers south of the Bibiani mine is a Chirano mine. So Bibiani alone, there are 3 large-scale operations. Okay, Bibiani mine, which is surface and underground, Chirano underground, and then Ghana bauxite. So they deserve better. In about 2-3 weeks, we'll go and commission an office there to take care of this. And our new office is barely 10 minutes from the mine, the Bibiani mine. Into BBC, you are there. So you see why Bibiani. One say I'm fan to Seshu also. One connection, no. Seshu also.
Ideally,
no, there be so anything I'm missing. Yeah. See, regional. If we are creating district, regional, and satellite offices now, it has nothing to do with the administrative and political regions of Ghana. Do you understand that? Because what is the capital of Northwest region? Northwest. Capital is Seshu also.
But ideally, it should have been Seshu.
No, ideally, and then you're talking about politics. Because Seshu also is a regional capital of Western North. But I have just mentioned, say, you have 3 big mines in just one district. Bibiani and Mianso Bekwai district. Ghana bauxite since 1941.
But also politically.
Yes. And a Bibiani mine owned by Asante Gold. The one that is listed me for investment home. And also Bibiani. The office was just 10 minutes away. And then Chirano Gold Mine, also owned by Asante Gold. And this was the same district. So if you have 3 big mines in Bibiani and here also Bekwai district, why do you go and put the office in Seshu also? Because Seshu also is regional capital. Then we should have put the regional office for Savannah in Damango. Wow. That day now me minister also okay, you have brought the list. Where are the concentrations of mine operations? Let me see the western half of Savannah mainly. You know, so then get one of the towns there.
Closer.
You know, say okay, then let's do Bole. Omahi me pa na me or a minister for lands and natural resources and I MP for Damango. Wow. Also no, the mining is not in Damango. It's in Bole, Dakrupe, Tinga. So get closer to the mines. So that the closer you are to the mines or the small scale operations, the frequency, the inspection, and then the visits.
So political consideration will go to Damango.
Anka or Ubia. Anka, he has the power to say that.
And then from Zone.
And you from Zone to me for doing so. Savannah regional office. Into see what Damango. But see, Debbie, get closer to the mine. You see, we are just 10 minutes from the Bibiani mine. Into accident, see, and I do 12 crop, and out 50 you are there. Because you see, the frequency of monitoring, of inspection, also put the miners on the toes. Because him say, you are just by well, then you can go there regularly. But if your office is some 4 or 5 hours away, instead of about 3 times a week, or about once a week. Wow. So within 30-kilometer corridor, bauxite mine, and you also have Awaso, you also have Bebieni. So why should you go and put it, for example, at Seshuyo also? So the reason, so I'm giving the reasons why the office was put at Bebieni. And now your office is just some small place, and that is it. So you saw that beautiful edifice we put in Akimoda, the same thing in Bebieni. As I said, so fine. And across to say Bibiani, Akimoda office hall. So the creation of the office in Bibiani, the building of the office in Bibiani, is supported by the fact that there are 3 big mines there. So don't come and tell me say so what is going on there? Wow, there is some mining 1 or 2 there, but concentration here. It is over 15 inspectors or Bibiani officer. BBC 5 being in Chirano, 4 being in Bibiani mine. The other one Awaso. One says say over 15 Supreme Court judges. Until they can even have 3 sittings a day. Another 5 is here a case because that's the minimum. Another 5. It's in a day, Supreme Court could bet me a chance 3-4 times. Sometimes that's the argument for the numbers. And then so there'll be backlog. It's the same thing here. So Bibiani is the best example. Or is the best case that exemplifies why the office does not coincide with political or administrative boundary.
Now back to capacity building with this nice.
So capacity building, Omahini, we always were. Last week I was telling you, sir, me style of training. That's me. We are just in Cantonment. My style of training is different from what pertains in the normal, typical public service, where Sebio you do school. You find say you do go outside for masters and a PG and a program beer. You find so graduate and other ben.
And then you wada.
Until we graduation this week and on Saturday. By end of June, I saw by now 1st July. Now you started work. Me and then you did team and maybe 2 years of Minerals Commission. 2nd April 2002. Within 1 month of graduation, you have to return. We have changed that. So training now is in 2 ways. Who call masters now? Who we are? You stay a year or 2. Who be more mines? Wow, time it was never like that. So for example, that's number 1. That's how we have changed the face of training as far as our officers are concerned. You stay and work in the mine. You go to school and work in the mine. That's one category. Another category, we also take them straight to the mine. You need incophobia arrangement. Into almost show 6 months. Say explosives are no and 3 months. So let me give you an example. And then before I give you the real hardcore examples, the hard truth is that we take our people to the best of the best. And then Gina, how this could be. So I'll give you US. You can say the best mining engineering school in the world. Colorado School of Mines. Colorado School of Mines. You can Google it. Will be a name. Those of us in the mining space, name. And yeah, Harvard and MIT because you're mining. So Colorado School of Mines is the best mining engineering school in the world. As we speak, we have 4 Minerals Commission officers there. 4. Baku a PhD. Baku a mineral economics. That's the only university in the world that has a PhD in mineral economics. Masters and PhD in mineral economics. Into Baku Beba end of this month. Or baby or Beba end of this month. PhD guy no baby next year. Then there's one guy who is doing mining engineering. First time. Tini or mining. Challenge Yami Waho. This is the first time in the history of the entire life of Minerals Commission since 1986 when we were created. This is the first time you have Tam in Kofako, Colorado School of Mines, which is the best in the world. Until there's one guy, or a mining engineer, or by December, or we are, says over 2 hours. He's going to go to the mines and work like 2 years for him to come back. Into Bano, no Abin. Then outside that, there's a university called New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology. We are sharing, New Mexico Tech for short. It is a UMAT. And so it's a specialized university for mining and mineral related program. Oma might have scholarship 50%. Until you have decided to pay the rest. We have about 6 people there.
Do you say Oba page Colorado School of Mines?
Wait, it is the best in the world. Yeguho.
Ghana for
Minerals Commission, Ghana for
Minerals Commission for
this is the best mining
Colorado
engineering
School of Mines.
Yeguho in Kofo Gomo ye mining engineering. Ebisu ye mineral economics. Mineral economics. Wow. This is the only university in the world that have masters and PhD for mineral economics. Other than that, the other university is Ket in Australia. Only up to masters in mineral economics. Into New Mexico Tech, I'm trying to answer the lady. The question you started with. Who call New Mexico Tech? I have 6. 4 year geotech and 2 year geology. Now only 4 no. Omewie. Omanye Juma wo Nevada Gold Mines. Now let me talk about Nevada Gold Mines. Nevada Gold Mines here, the largest single gold complex in the entire world. The single largest gold mining complex.
Single largest gold mining complex.
And Nevada Gold Mines is owned by the 2 biggest mining companies in the world. Newmont and Barrick. Newmont here, US, Barrick here, Canada. But they are listed on stock exchanges all over the world and they have operations all over the world. For example, Barrick operations in Tanzania. Until ye JV and omodi running Nevada. Omani TNU Nevada Gold Mines almost 1.8 million ounces last year. That is the whole of Ahafo and Achim plus Takwa, Daman, maybe Obuasi combined. Put together. And our Minerals Commission officer, where we in masters in geotech. Already in the US system, we 1 year, almost long vac. They are in long vac now. Until May, June, July, August. They go to the mines for 3 months. Until Guyana oil officer no Takwano. After 1 year, no, or share her 3 months.
Maybe
Nevada, I don't know, or some other mine. Nevada Gold Mine. Okay, until Okoshe or 3 months. We 1 year now. They go in August, they finish by April. Until May, June, July. Okoshe or 3 months. Until Oko Nevada Gold Mines 3 months underground. Next week, maybe I'll show his picture. He just graduated 9th May. So he's gone back to Nevada Gold Mines for 2 years. Okoshe underground. Omaini, let me just take you through this. This is the biggest gold complex in the world. Even some of the highly qualified staff at Newmont Goldfields, Omonye Juma Wahada. It is the Minerals Commission inspector at Nevada Gold Mines after masters. So he's working in the mine for 2.5 years. And we have decided, say, for any time they work in the mine outside, count it towards experience and promotion. Because normally we call outside for learning now. your promotion stops until you come back. Into Bright Koshel 2 years now. Obeba 2026. Then that means that 2 years in a classroom, 2 years, 3 months working in the mine. And typically you should be on a grade for a minimum of 3 years. So within 1 year or so, he qualifies to be elevated to the next rank. Okay? There's one girl on of Freeport. Okay? Freeport, also a big mine. So they are there. And you have about 4 more who will be going this August window. Okay, so that is US. Canada, you have 3. Baku or Calgary. Baku was one of the best mining engineering schools in Canada, Queen's University. Gaibi, a friend of Prince. Or call for 1 year. Over here, there's a mining company called Timmins Underground. Or Yejuma for 16 months. That's the system there. So, or call here, April 1st. Or back or show us next year, August. We are now showing a report until by September next year is back. Into a more call Queens, 1 year in the classroom, 16 months at the mine. And they are telling me they are learning all kinds of software. This September, 3 more will join Bright. The officer in Hohoi, your office of Hohoi, the officer in Bane, Norfolk. Wow, they are all going to Canada. Until by September, the number in Canada will go to 7. Almighty Australia. Why am I saying Australia? Because, Charlie, Western Australia is the biggest mining hub in the world. Okay? No about 10 or 2 metallurgists. Omunya scholarship. So we've allowed them to go. We'll look for lithium mines for them. You know, my signing MOU. They'll go and work in it. Until by the time now, Atlantic Lithium best started production in 2026.
No more already.
Then the best mining school in UK, Cantonment School of Mines. Some John Amunya alcohol. No best 6 war. Wow, hey. In fact, they've even designed some specialized course. Masters in mining environmental management. Wow. There's one thing called environmental science or environmental engineering. But this one they call it mining environmental management. That means an environmental program that is tailored and designed for the mining sector. So we have a lot of them there. So the Bibiani officer is there. He will be back in October. There's a lady in Takrade, she's also there. And then the Obuasi officer, Victor, also your mining engineering. So Cantonment School of Mine. You see, do you know why we did it this way? Variety. So you have mining engineers who have trained in UK. You have mining engineers who have trained in Australia, some in South Africa, some in Canada, some in US. So they bring together the various perspectives until you can see, and almost in special, almost as a group. So we did the distribution that way to get the knowledge of almost all the Uber Minerals Commission. You conform name Australian style. We have people who know about the UK system, those who know the American system, and those who know the Canadian system in respect of health and safety. Wow, because that is how we have changed the face of commission. Time we come back. Now they finish, they stay and come back to work, and they have been returning. They come back. So the numbers are more than 30, and we have several others lined up for this. School February and July. There are several lined up this February. Several others lined up. So that is how the system works. So we are spending a lot of money in training. You understand? So that's how our system is working. I've seen the Cocoa Board CEO here. On Pemasem cry because see, galam saying cocoa. But we are the best of friends. CEO of Cocoa Board. Makosi office war Akimoda. Mino share war own see. Inti me bo koko. Inti this is what we are doing. You see, in spite of these difficult times, trying times in Ghana, still we're spending heavy on training. You have no choice. And let me repeat this thing, I keep saying it all the time. The entire export receipts of Ghana, cocoa, petroleum, non-traditional export, was about 13.6 billion. That is the entire exports, total exports of Ghana last year. Newmont has 2 operations in Ghana, one in Achim, one in Ahafo. They are building a new one. They are disposing of the Achim one. Omaini, they spent $200 million more than our total exports to go and buy new crest mining in Australia. Okay? So it's like, as a company, I was in Ghana. You understand that? Hey, you cannot just have an ordinary regulator. And you want a committee of inquiry to be set up, BBC or Newmont Ahafo. Now, you say that we are not properly equipped. There be, the underground mine in Subika. And you know something? On my time, that is when I was a young officer at Minerals Commission. Maintain say the mechanical engineer na metallurgist, even a for training. We have changed all that because you see, almost be mechatronics. Wow, the mines are introducing those technologies. You have to take people out to go and learn. Until you can say, a guy, be Joseph is a young guy, brilliant guy, on your 26-year-old. He got a first class at UMass in metallurgical engineering. On your 2 full-year scholarship to go and study lithium in Australia. Your man no ticket. Wow, Obeba, we obeyed 2 years at the lithium mine. Into Obeba, Atlantic lithium are ready. Charity, me boni did your fan or Goldfields or spending 10 years with Goldfields. Goldfields has the largest processing plant in Ghana, 14 million tons. Okoshe Obe 10 years, both as a plant metallurgist and a lab metallurgy. She joined Minerals Commission 3 years ago. We took her to Cantonment School of Mine to go and do research and do a master's in minerals processing. She came back last year, October. She's in our Kumasi office. And the regional inspector of mines tells me, Okoye inspection about a different charity because of the name there. So we have over 30, and by the end of the year, we have close to about 40. So some are going directly to the mines, let's say 6 months. 1 year. Some are going to the school after that, they work in the mine. And then they come back. So this is what we are doing. That is why I'm saying, and then Mika Metro said, Prof Nyabuteka Krebi, and if you had access, time now here in the report, so this is what I had. It is saying, because you cannot, I will not accept the fact that because he wrote it, and I'm not condemning. But you see, sometimes that's the problem we politicians have. A lot of the bashing politicians guess if you have you journalists, you cross-check your facts. They will as a work of publishing BB about Kokobo CEO, and then it takes a threat of defamation. Now I retract it. Meanwhile, Onyabote Kakra friend Ubisana.
Sometimes availability is key.
But that is no. That's no. But this is Kokobo CEO.
I'm saying that in your case you're exceptional.
No, I'm not exceptional.
Exceptional because your availability almost all the time to all media.
No, I'm giving.
And you're there.
No, it's not exceptional because I'm telling you, this is Kokobo CEO sitting by my right.
I don't have a challenge.
Former Western Regional Minister. When he was in Parliament, I was then a senior legal officer. And he called for ratification. Wow, he has left Kokobo, such a huge institution, or studio. Until you have the opportunity to ask him if you think there's any scandal in Kokobo. You understand? Until TBB, you can even call him. So if you don't ask him this question, or also pale paper be publish BB na unimu say no na you go and write it, but the unse Ghana by the time now be retraction now oba be no what's anything, because the same people who were listening to the radio station, they didn't hear of the retraction. Wow, they didn't hear of the retraction. So these are some of the issues. So I'm not exceptional. He's here. Me because I've chopped into his time. And you can ask him all the questions on Kokobo. He will answer it. I'm just telling him that my office in Akimoda has been built.
But they have a challenge with you because almost all the
I know you recently almost all quite impossible. Wow, me board, Nini board CI, Kokobo board, and a Minerals Commission board CI. It was a good meeting. We opened our eyes, and then they also opened our eyes. But you see, here is a point. Me 3 issues kakra because I mean cocoa or baby me free, and his place is full of cocoa, and then he wants a hotbed for galamsey. Amen fi and yes small good or baby cocoa I see beer wa men fi good war. Wow. So yes, so that is it. and he's such a hard-working man, very experienced. It's not easy. The kind of thing he's going through, it is not easy. Wow. But this galamsey cocoa thing, it is not as easy as people think. Wow. But another time, discussing the cocoa galamsey issue, because me person, I don't want to chop his time. Into your mind, to wrap up.
Thank you.
These offices you are seeing are the kind of things government is doing. So Minerals Commission is not as dysfunctional as Prof's report had said.
But even but
in any case, they saw it long ago. That is why. I mean, let me ask you, 10 offices in 3 years? Which government has done that? Regional office, Kumasi. I'm told it's the tallest building in Ghana, Kumasi. Wa is not a region. Ayisi, Boga region, Savannah region. Ayisi, commission Akimoda 2 years ago. I'm sure you saw it. 2-3 weeks. Called Bebiani. And then Ayisi Bakubiso or Chibi and Daman. And then we are also taking people outside. I said we have a little over 30 now. The numbers will go to about 40. So I don't want to believe these structures and this training they started this year. So unyabu take a crab beside so report to anyebia bibia sisana because there were 2 key things in the report that Minerals Commission Inspectorate Office is not efficient. They are not well equipped. In fact, that was what was in the report. And then number 2, the inspected division is dysfunctional. Hey, uka bibi usi bibi a dysfunctional. The DY no. Are serious? I mean, Charlie, Ajigon.
That's Ajigon Tina, our former president. And
no, Ajigon. Look at the office.
I'm saying that's why maybe John Mahama is actually saying that all districts, in our various districts, you put up a Minerals Commission office there.
Oh, yeah. You can see 10 offices are being constructed. So maybe anybody can say. No, you
saved him because that was part of.
No, so the decentralization has been going on. I mean, you've seen it, and we have elevated some of the district to regions, some districts.
So Mahama promises to set up district mining offices in all mining areas. You are concentrating on the regions or
no? We are creating districts, regions, and satellites.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ayisi.
So it's already happening.
Thank you. That's it. Let me add my notice. But the remember a reporter said you were
live. All right, that is it. So much. Until I will leave the floor for my big brother, Cocoa Board. Total receipt from small scale is more than cocoa.
Okay, so that one is disputable.
It's not disputable. This and said last year cocoa they are buy. Small scale what they are buy for different
okay, so you're
I say I would do 2 akwaya would. Kesiano boy sing crack kesia. Any party